Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about my ESP M-1 CUSTOM, which is heavily customized. Her name is Sweet Sally May, also known as Pinky. little bit noodling. So yeah, I mean, this guitar and the other 80s ESPs I purchased recently, amazing guitars. I'll do videos of all of them. But yeah, the song, that was literally the first song I wrote with this guitar, and that was, believe it or not, the first take. In the sweep speaking could be cleaner, but you know, I thought that first song, first take, rock and roll. The gear and the signal chain, what I have now and what I used on the video, so you get a better idea. So each the guitar, I'm gonna go through the specs soon, and into my pedal board, and on the song I only used SD1 and 14 Zool noise gate after that to get rid of the hiss. Then into KHE Audio Electronics amp switcher, and into these two amps, you know, JCM800 223s from the 80s. The bad boy was the one I recorded when I filmed myself, the solo, and then the little brother, that's from 85, it has EL34s, the bad boy has 6550s. Right after I doubled the rhythm guitars, played exactly like, not exactly, but you know, as close as humanly kind of possible, or at least possible to me, double the rhythm guitar and then spread them so you get the wider sound. And both the amps go to Marshall 9060, well they go back to KHE, and then to Marshall 9060 BV, you know, vintage cabinet with vintage speakers. And on the bad boy I used two SM57s in the Fredman style, and then on the little brother I used Sennheiser E906 and MD421. And then all mics goes to Warm Audio's WA412 mic pre, and then into Logic. And that was it. Then on the solo I added actually two delays. Lexicon PCM70's circular delays preset, and then I used also a TC Electronics D2 with my own ping pong preset. Both delays, you get this nice, the circular delays kind of circulate their background, and the ping pong kind of does this, and just blended them a little bit to the lead, and also added a Eventide H3000 harmonizer plugin. The rhythm guitars, I sent a little bit of those to Dimension D, and then Yamaha's XPX90 with a symphonic preset. Just a little bit to even get a wider sound. It doesn't sound like their chorus because it was just a little, but it kind of spreads the sound a bit. And your basic SSL 4000 EQ, cut it a little bit lows and highs, low cut, high cut, and nothing much, you know. I mean, these old Marshalls are just great, and that was about it guitar-wise. And what I have now is I'm gonna, you know, these two amps, and then also JCM2000 TSL with I'm gonna show you some cleaner sounds with that, because that's a amazing clean channel on that amp. Same cabinet, but now what you hear is both of those mic pairs. Two 57s and then two Sennheisers. They're equally same level, so you'll hear kind of the combination. Alright, so that's the bad boy, what I'm using now. Okay, about the guitar. I mean, I bought a ESP Mirage Custom from 87 or 88. Doesn't have a serial number, and I've used that on CYHRA shows lately. The guitar is at the moment in Finland where we have the next shows, and I just fell in love with it. The neck through, and then the angle, like on this one, it's kind of like Les Paul. So to me, these neck throughs, it's kind of like the best of Les Paul and Super Strat. And I fell in love with the Mirage. It's great. And then I found this one from the States. And thank you, my friend Paul, who helped me to get this guitar. here to Switzerland. So Paul took care of a lot of things in the States because he lives there, and the guitar wasn't in a very good shape. It still isn't. The headstock is broken. Paul basically cleaned everything, and when I got it, it was in a great condition, but I just did what I usually do. So I changed the hardware and the pickups. So this had a collar, kind of Floyd Rose style tremolo. The nut was a little bit too wide to me, collar nut. So I changed. This is a Schaller's Lockmeister. That's like a Floyd Rose, original Floyd Rose, because you know Floyd Rose, the guy, he used to work at Schaller, where he developed this Floyd Rose bridge. So that's why you don't see any license from on these Schaller Floyd Roses, because they were the first company that released the Floyd Rose. But you know, then Floyd Rose, the guy, went to America, marketed it really well, so many people think that Floyd Rose is there, but no, it's Schaller where Floyd Rose used to work. So this Lockmeister, this is a like original Floyd Rose original, just a bit cheaper. Absolutely great. So I changed this. These are the original poles, because the ones that came with this didn't fit on the holes. Then obviously the whole shebang, the nut. This is R2 nut with a 10-inch radius, and this is a 12-inch radius. This, if you take, there's a shim, you know, the thin metal plate. If you take it off, this becomes 16. But this is, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is 12-inch, 305 millimeters. The radius that I have on my ESP custom shop Eclipses, my signature guitar. So similar, same thing. And then I changed Schaller black locking tuners. You don't really need a locking tuners with this, because there's a, you know, the nut is locked, but it's just so easy and fast to change the strings with the locking tuner. You just put them through and then tighten it and cut everything else. You don't need to, you know, circulate. So I did that. Then this had a Duncan Trembacher and I think Fender Lace sensor and some preamp boost, insane gain. I removed all those, or actually my friend Eric Studer from Music removed everything, and we put EMG 81 and S single coil. The volume control was here, but it's on my way. I can't have it here. Remove that. And tone control was here. Remove that. I don't need that. And put the volume here. And then this is a two-way switch. So bridge, neck, bridge, neck. So that's the thing. And then again, what I many times do, a few tones, big brass block, and the claws and these and the noiseless springs and the stopper. So this only goes down. I really like the feel that it's not, you know, fluttering, and I can do double stops and these kind of stuff that I do a lot without me having to worry the bridge, because you know, if you do this kind of with a floating Floyd, it will, you know, give up, and then these double stops just don't work, or these, at least to me, I can't. So yeah, so it goes only down. And on my previous videos, if you saw, I had a drop tuner there, but that was from one of my other guitars. So I just tried it, works great. I will have a black drop tuner on this one. Cool. So those are the specs. Yeah, maple neck through, alder kind of wings, a rosewood fingerboard, and a jumbo frets, not stainless steel, just basic. I think these are original frets, but these are in really good shape. So this guitar hasn't been played a lot. I got this fairly cheap because, like I said, the headstock is broken. It's old school, you know, only real headstock to me, not the handicap one what they currently make. Sorry, I just don't like that at all. So this is broken, but ESP does, you know, work on these. They fix this. It's not like automatic. So if you have these oldies with the old headstock and it's broken, you need to contact. I checked this with ESP. So you need to contact your local ESP dealer and deal with those. ESP Japan Custom Shop, they don't deal this stuff directly. You need to have a guy, a distributor that you can work with this. So Kai Saarikko from Musamaailma, Finland. I've been working with Kai over 20 years. I've been their customer even longer. A dear friend of mine, absolutely great guy, one of the best music shops in the world. So I contacted Kai that, hey, I have this, you know, could you check from ESP's Japan Custom Shop that would they fix this? Luckily they said yes. They will fix this, that like it's almost like, or not almost, exactly like new. So this guitar will be sent. It makes me sad, but I'm sending this in a few weeks. Or actually I'm taking this with me to Finland when we play there with CYHRA. And I give this to Kai and he will take care of everything else via ESP Japan's custom shop. And well, it can take some time because the custom shop is busy, but I wanna fix this because now I've just used the red gaffer tape because it's crackled here and but it's the shape is still there. It's just like, you know. So that's it. And other thing, because this is M1. You know, M1, it has one mic. This one has two. So this has been done afterwards. But it's done so well. I bet it's been he or she has been a professional luthier. But when I look close, I can see that, okay, this was done afterwards. But it's really well done. So it's basically like, this is a Mirage Deluxe. This is from the 80s, from the 48th Street, New York custom shop. 6-digit serial number. So it's kind of like... So somebody wanted to have a single coil, which is really cool. I like that a lot, but it's done afterwards. And I believe it was the original owner, because the guy I bought this from, he was the second owner, so I'm the third owner. And this is the serial number. ESP serial numbers, they were, I mean, my Mirage Custom doesn't even have, but it says 1412, so I think it's 14th December, and then 7, that's a year, but because this was built in the 80s, so 87, and 511, that's kind of the digit, there was the 511th guitar they built, or at least according to serial numbers, because like I said, my Mirage Custom doesn't have a serial number, so that's either 87 or 88. So this is almost 4 years old, and it's like mint. There's no crackle, well, there's one. But I will play this live in the future, so this will see some wear and tear, because I think the guitars are meant to be played live. They are meant to be toured around the world, you know. Sweet Sally Mae wants to see the world. I know that she wants, so it's gonna be, you know, what it is. But so good, the guitar, and like I said, the angle, because on these neck throughs, it's kind of like on Les Pauls. This is one my signature series, ESP. So you know, there's the angle, so I'm very comfortable playing these standing up, because when I sit down I can have my hand like this, but when I stand up I need to have my hand straight. So now you lose my head, but I need to have it. I can't play like this. It's just feels handicapped. So like this, and then because of this angle, it's very easy. It's almost like playing with a Les Paul. And see, this is top mounted. It's almost like a two-nomadic bridge, you know. And it looks also cool, but I guess I'm lucky because I don't really need to put the guitar down for it to look cool. I do that because I can't play hand like this when I'm standing up. I don't know why. Sitting down I can play. When I stand up I need to have my arm straight. Cool, so that's the guitar. Like, this is so good. Like, so good. The neck is kind of chunky. It feels like a neck on my Eclipses, my signature ones. Except this has a 25.5-inch scale and 24 frets. It's really easy to access here. So yeah, but a little bit the sound. So now I'm having the bad boy. Then let's switch to the little brother. So they're really close, both non-muddied, you know, I'm just having an SD in front. Bad boy has a little bit more of a mid-bite, a little bit tighter low end. And the neck pickup, let's use the bad boy. Oh, it's cool if I take the SD off. So this is kind of live, you know, I use just volume, so for live instance, you know, clean. That chorus. Cool. Then let's switch to the TSL with chorus. Bridge. Overdrives, distorts a bit. You know, 87 guitar, gotta play something from the 87, Paradise City. I was a bit older. Let's see if anybody recognizes that riff or song or artist. But yeah, so I mean, what can I say? If you happen to find these 80s, I mean, current ESPs, they're great. I have ESPs from early 2000s. I think my latest custom shop is 2015 or something. But I have a lot of. But these 80s guitars, like this was in a bad shape. So I got this, you know, the price was really good to me. Obviously, I've put it already a lot of, you know, money on this one, new pickups, new hardware, new everything, and you know, ESP don't repair these for free, that's for sure. So but this is so great. It feels good, and it's like it resonates because the neck through, not you know, I feel it on my body like, but also my hand is, because the neck resonates like, it's this amazing feeling. My signature Eclipses, their set necks, they have a kind of that, but this one and the Black Mirage Custom, it's just like, I get goosebumps. My hand like a, you know, it's, I don't know, like a piano, or like a pimped up race car. Like, so fun to play and so good. Plus it looks really cool too. So if you happen to find one of these, maybe in a bad shape, go for it. Or maybe if I you know, manage to do it first. But I'm fine. I have a few of these now. But great guitars, absolutely fantastic, and I love the original headstock on these. You know, I mean, it looks really cool, right? Not like the new ones. You know, I mean, they're okay, but it feels a little bit like, you know, you had the most coolest headstock and then you ruined it. But there was a reason, you know. This is kind of like Jackson, so I understand that. And it's only a headstock. If you have a cool guitar, you play cooler. When you feel great, when you feel one with the guitar, you know, amazing. Hey, thanks for, I'm excited. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative. You know, go check out, you know, if you can find these absolutely fantastic guitar from the golden era of 1980s. Until next time, take care. Bye.